What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Nikki, and today I'm really excited to tell you guys a story that I've been holding on to for almost a year and a half. So I'm going to tell you guys the whole story of how I tore my distal bicep tendon, how I got surgery, and how I eventually made a full comeback. I don't know if you're watching this because you're going through the exact same injury or any other type of injury that's preventing you from living your life, or maybe you're just watching this because you support the channel, or maybe you just stumbled on this video. Either way, I really hope you get something out of this story. If you want, I've marked down the different chapters of the story. In case you don't want to sit through the whole thing, feel free to check them out down below. Aside from that, let's hop straight into it. So it all starts on a foggy Friday morning at 6 a.m. in Ecuador. It's Picho, Steve, Mauri, Tony, and myself. We're picking up some snacks before we head on a 6-hour road trip across the country to the coast.
So today we're going to the coast of Ecuador, fucking Manta, and we're expecting to have a freestyle sesh at the beach, static sesh during those days, and it's just gonna be the best times with my friends. It's gonna be amazing.
So basically, we're in the middle of the fucking mountains, and we're out of gas. And there's no gas stations, but they told us that whoever lives in this house sells gas. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes.
Oh fuck, bro. Check how red is it?
Yes?
She's got some gas. She's got the gas for us to continue.
She's got the gas in a fucking gallon jug, bro. Look at that shit.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is fucking gangster. Let's check.
Oh.
Bro, how much did you pay for this coconut?
$1.
$1 fucking I buy coconut water in LA for like $3 and it comes in a bottle. After one of the most beautiful and adventure-filled road trips that I had ever been on, we finally get to this amazing Airbnb that Mauri had booked for us. It was right by the ocean, it had an infinity pool, and just the most breathtaking views. The next morning we get up and we go out exploring the beautiful city of Manta. We find this beautiful bar park right at the beach, and we decide to mess around and do a few statics. We wanted to keep it light because we knew we had a big sesh the next day, but we still messed around and did a few things. Finally, it's Sunday, sesh day. We're all hyped up, we pack all our shit up, get in the car, and drive straight to Puerto Lopez. A beautiful little beach town an hour or so away from where we were staying with a dope community of freestylers. So we get there and we park the car, and as I'm getting out of the car, I grab my bag, and I remember I felt this distinct feeling in my elbow. And I was like, oof, I know what this is from. Like, bro, we've been on a road trip, we haven't been sleeping well, we haven't been eating well, and we've been planching way too much. So I remember I told myself, I was like, bro, don't planch, like let your arms and your tendons rest. You can just freestyle today. And as I was watching everyone warm up, I was like, oh, I don't need to warm up my planche, like I just need to warm up my freestyles, and I'm good. And then the sesh started. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, these kids had the craziest flows. Like, I was so hyped watching everyone, and I remember it was my turn to hop on the bar. And I just remember I hop on, hit a 360, 540, ganger, and then I think I did a muscle up, forward roll, and then I went for another 540, shrimp flip, giant, throw the last 540, catch it, and I remember just all the hype I was feeling in my heart. I did a kip up, and I knew in that moment what I had told myself. I was like, bro, like, don't planche. But there was just so much hype, and everyone around me was screaming, and I just did something that I had done a million times before. I was just like, fuck it. I felt that pop in my soul. As much as I didn't want to believe it in the moment, there was no denying it. I had torn my bicep. As the adrenaline was rushing through me, like I could see just the look of despair on my homies' faces. And then just people started to gather around me, and I just couldn't, I couldn't be around people. I just had to kind of just go off, on my own and just kind of take a second. I just needed my space. So, at that point, I just went and I sat alone in the car, and I just needed to process what was happening, and I fucking broke down. Dude, I've been through a lot of shit in my life, between all the shit in my past and getting in trouble and all of that, and then a bunch of other injuries, breaking my hand, breaking my ankle, and a whole list of other shit. But for some reason, that one, it broke me down hard. And I was just sitting in the car fucking crying and just thinking to myself, like, fuck, what did I do? You know? And I felt this, like, this sadness and this darkness just kind of coming over me. I just, you know, I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of street workout for me. And that shit fucking hurt. And I remember I spent the whole afternoon like that, you know? Like, we eventually left the beach. Mauri and Tony were just, you know, and Steve and Picho, I love you guys, you know? The homies were there for me, trying to comfort me. My girl was calling me. My mom was calling me. And they were, you know, really trying to help me out. But I was just fucking sad. So as you guys may have seen in the video, I fucking tore my bicep. I'm fucking devastated right now. I have no idea what to do. And I spent the rest of the afternoon like that, just kind of broken down. And then at one moment, I remember it was like sunset. I was just watching the sunset, and I just had like a moment of realization. I was like, bro, like, listen, either this is it for you, either this is the end, and that's it, or not, you know, or this is the fucking path you chose, and, you know, this is just part of your journey, and you're gonna overcome this. And, you know, not only are you gonna overcome this, but you're gonna fucking come back stronger. And I feel like when I felt that, just that feeling in my heart, it was just like a fire ignited inside of me. You know, and I was like, yeah, like, fuck yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what the fuck to do and what to think right now, but the only thing I know is this is not gonna fucking stop me. And in that moment, everything changed. I felt like, you know, I had already won the battle then and there. And the rest is just a matter of time. Alright guys, so it's like the day after. I have MRI scheduled today, so we'll see what happens.
¿Y este es el músculo o eso es el hueso?
No, este es el hueso.
It's looking a little bit bruised down here. You can see this is where the tendon from the bicep detached, and now the tendon's somewhere up here. My biceps right here. And what they're gonna do, they're probably gonna open it up right here, pull the tendon back, reattach it, and then it's gonna be just a road of like resting at first and then slowly building up the rehab and recovery. It's crazy how sometimes you could be on top of the world and not feel like it and be just stressing out or whatever the fuck it is, and then in 1 second all that goes away and you're like, holy shit, I was so ungrateful.
This injury is all about mindset and how like strong you are with your thoughts. Like, the faster and the crazier you want to go, then you're gonna have to pay off, and then the process gets delayed. Every injury is gonna delay the process.
Somewhere you pay for it. It's crazy because everyone, like, somehow your brain is like, oh, not me, you know, not me. That, bro, like,
you need to be careful with feeling invincible. Like, you don't think that you're invincible.
It's time to go. Alright, I fucking love you, bro.
I love you, bro. Fuck, I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
I'll talk to you about everything, bro. What's up, guys? Today, I'm finally back in California. I'm gonna see the doctor and hopefully we can get this surgery scheduled. Look at that. Look at that, boom. About to get ready for surgery. I don't know if I'll be able to hold my phone anymore, so wish me luck. See you guys later. Fucking did it. Boom. The pain is pretty strong, but they're giving me meds. I feel okay. I'm happy to have gotten the surgery because now the road to recovery really starts. All right, guys. The mistake I made was I kind of underestimated the pain. And what ended up happening is like around 1 a.m., meds they had given me at the hospital, the meds that I had taken, they just started wearing off while I was in bed, and I was just in pain. If any of you are going through this or about to go through this, keep that in mind. You want to stay ahead of the pain, because once the pain gets ahead of you, it's really hard to get back ahead of it without taking like high doses of pain medication and going through like a period of pain until it actually kicks in. Every once in a while, my bicep will flex on its own and it hurts. I think it's my body just realizing like, oh, it's back. I'm tapping in here with you guys for week 3, and a lot has happened. So last week, I took the dressings off of it, and this is what it looks like right now. With my ability to do things, I've seen a lot of progress this week. I went from doing my first plank, which was huge for me, like my first like high plank, like on both arms. And then I did some knee push-ups a few days later, and I was super stoked about that. And then I did an elevated push-up, like straight from a high plank, like my hands were like maybe a foot off the ground, and I hit my first push-up. And then the day after that, I just got a normal push-up on the floor. So the progress is moving. Mobility-wise, so I went to my first PT, and I got my first session with them last week. So what he did basically was just a lot of soft tissue massage around here. Supinate, pronate, almost got my range of motion back. So every day I'm doing something that makes my blood flow, and I'm sure that that is part of why I'm healing so quickly. And I'm gonna take this time too to work on stuff that, you know, I don't usually work on. Like I've been putting in a lot of work into my cardio, which I never used to do. So if you're watching this video because you're going through this, you have got this. You can do it, you can overcome it. I haven't overcome it yet, but I am overcoming it as we speak. And I feel more confident every single day. And I mean, obviously not everything is linear, but to a certain extent, like you can see progress if you look for it every day.
Let's go.
I'm nervous as fuck.
You got this, bro.
So here we are, 5 months exactly to the day, 5 months post-surgery. It's been a crazy journey. You know, at first I was like, oh dude, I'm gonna get over this like that, super fast. Because it just seemed like I was on the way. And then I think what happened was around month 2, when I got cleared to start using my arm, I think I went a little bit too hard, too fast. And what ended up happening is I just started having some pain. So, reluctantly, I had to take some time off. So, it's a whole game of like kind of reaching your limit and stopping and reaching your limit and stopping. That's really what I've learned from this. All right, guys, so that's pretty much where I'm at now. Hopefully I could keep training hard and making these gains. I hope this story motivated you or inspired you somehow, and if it did, feel free to share it with anyone you think needs to hear it. Aside from that, for everyone that was there for me, in person, but also online and on social media, thank you. That shit really meant a lot to me, especially when I was at my lowest. And to my friends and family that had my back the whole way, I love you guys. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Much love. I'll see you guys next time.